Hello students, am I audible? Hello. 1 minute. Yes. Quickly share the link with all the Avengers. Quickly share the link with all your Avengers batch. It's been a long time that we met, no? I know I'm getting messages. You people are coming on Malayalam channel and asking me, ma'am, when you coming to our channel? You have forgotten us. What and all, no? So quickly share the link with your friends. Yes. Okay. Yes. Quickly share the link with your Avenger students, other friends who and all, are lazy to study and they're sitting and thinking what to do. Quickly share the link and ask them to join. Okay. I just shared the link on Telegram now. So we will, yes. So students, it's been long, right? It's quite some time that I've come on our Unacademy NEET English channel. Do not worry, I'll be very, very consistent. Okay, I have taken into consideration whatever you people are saying, and also both the channels will be managed. Do not worry. Okay, many students come and ask, ma'am, did you forget us? No students, I haven't. Okay, yes. So today we are doing a very small topic, microbes, the second part. So that day it was too long to finish, that's why I stopped it there. But then today it's a very small portion, it's just some names, some organisms which is helping, some microbes which are helping, that's all, right? That's all. Yes. So are you all happy to see me back or you're not happy? Quickly let me know, I want to see the energy because I miss this energy. Okay. So show me the energy quickly and we will start the class. Yes. Quick. Yes, okay. Wow, that's the spirit. Other students, everyone who are in the class, show me some Josh and we will start the class. Okay, if you're not showing, I'm not going to take the class. Yeah. Okay, great. That's all. That's all. Others are not happy students. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so welcome to Unacademy NEET English channel. I am Miss Gopika, your biology educator. Okay, so students, I think all of you would have got to know that we are having something very, very special on the special class. Okay, so you can see here we have special learning festival where all the top educators of Unacademy will be taking classes on the special class, that too completely free. Okay, completely free. So most of them will have the doubt, ma'am, is it free because all the educators are taking class? It is completely free of cost. Only thing you have to do is download our learners app. Most of my students are on the special class. Those who do not know it, those who are first time to this class, just download our Unacademy app and you will get whichever content, whatever you need will be there. Okay, chemistry, physics, bio, even if you are JEE, NEET student, any exam for that matter, all the top educators will be taking classes tomorrow. That is for 3 days, okay. That is your 4th, 5th and 6th, okay. Saturday, Sunday and Monday, okay. Or only thing you have to do, yeah, you have free doubt sessions, correct, you have free doubt session. It's a very, very interactive medium, okay. It's like we are having a small Zoom meeting. It is just like that, okay. So students, only thing you have to do is you can use Gopika code to just enroll, okay, just enroll. In case when they are, when you're clicking, if they're asking enroll, if they're asking for a code, you can type GOPIKA and just join the classes. So I'll tell you what's my plan for the 3 days. Okay, so on the first day I'll be going on Unacademy NEET Malayalam where I'll be teaching frog. Since all of you know that I've taken frog for you in special class English already, so I'm doing this on Malayalam. Okay, I'm doing this on Malayalam, and the other 2 content is for my students who keep asking me, ma'am, what to do, ma'am, how to start, ma'am. So this is not a strategy video exactly, but I will just guide you how to go about each chapter, okay, and how to face difficult concepts, how to do other like how do you schedule your day. Okay, it is not exactly a strategy. I wouldn't say like this is, if you do this you will get, no. I will just tell you a very realistic plan of how your day would work, and even in case you miss say say 1 or 2 hours you miss by you took a break or some cousins came to your home. So, what would happen? Okay, so how can you compensate for that missed hours, right? So, I am going to take 6 months plan to score 360 out of 360 in biology. I will just give you a general, I will just help you with whatever doubts you have, because most of the students I feel have a doubt with, you know, how many hours timetables I said, ma'am, I cannot follow it, right? Because in my life, whenever I have set a timetable, I always go opposite to the timetable. Okay, I am telling, okay, I am going to wake up from 7 to 8. I will wake up, especially the day I wrote the timetable, I will wake up 8 to 9. So, to avoid that kind of things, what can we do? Okay, and ideal daily routine of a NEET aspirant. So, we have spoken to some of them who have cracked NEET with amazing marks. So, we have just taken what is the best plan according to them, and we have taken an inference of some of the plans and made a one daily routine plan for my NEET aspirants who are going to write the exam in another 6 months. Okay. So, are you all excited? Will you all be there? Will you all be there? Yes or no? All of you will be there in the special class? So, all of this, okay, all of this will be at 4 p.m. Okay. These are two very short sessions. This is the longer session for the Malayalam students. This too will be a very short session where you can ask me doubts, you can tell me, ma'am, these are the problems I face. So, I will help you with what are the problems you face, and I will help you, I will help each of you to get into a proper realistic plan. I will tell you what works for you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's start the class. I won't be taking this special class, this 3 days I won't be taking any chapter as of now, this will be the plan. But I am going to do morphology in flowering plants, because you know that we haven't started morphology. I will be doing morphology in flowering plants on Sunday. Okay, on Sunday, that will be around 4:30, that means after this class immediately I will be doing your morphology in flowering plants on YouTube. Okay, special class we will slowly do MCQs, PYQs how we were doing previously. Okay, yes, all doubts clear? Can I start the class? Yes. Okay. So, students, we are going to go NCERT lines, because in this chapter or in this portion of the chapter there is nothing much to explain. It is just you making the notes. Okay. So, I will just help you making the notes, and I will just help you understand how do you remember, how do you connect these things. So, in last class we studied microbes. We studied that microbes are not just useless, it is not something that will only cause diseases. There are so many other things that the microbes do that really help us, right. So, those things we studied last time, and we also studied that if an organism, or say if you know, there is an accumulation of an algal bloom in a lake, how will I purify that water? All of you remember? All of you remember, yes or no? Yes? Okay. So, we studied all of that, right. Okay, tell me what is that colony or that accumulation of your bacteria, aerobic bacteria called? What is the term for it? Let me see how many of you remember. That accumulation of bacteria we call some term. Okay, what is that term? Very good, Nandini. Trisha, good job. Sanvi, good job. Right? Flocks. Flocks. You know, Priyanka, yes. So, these are the terms, right? Flocks. Okay. I have to tell Sona, because Sona has used such a nice font to write it. Okay. So, flocks are that accumulation of bacteria. So, we understood that if we want to purify water, right, if you want to purify water, or say if you want to purify something that is completely contaminated, we do this you know, primary, secondary and tertiary process, that is your sewage treatment to get the water purified, right. Yes. So, now here we are going to study how to form biogas, right, how to form biogas. You know biogas, see, we are not well aware of it because we all live in the city sides, but people who live in the village side, they are very, see, there is lot of cow dung, and we know one thing, when we studied methanogens, students, tell me what is methanogens. We have studied it in our plant kingdom, when we studied biological classification, we studied, right, methanogens. What is methanogens? What do they release? Tell me quickly. Yes, what do they release? What do methanogens release? Methane. Yes, Archaebacteria, we studied about methanogens. We studied halophils, thermoacidophils, then we studied methanogens which are present in marshy areas, right. This methanogens can release methane gas. Now, methanogens are present in the stomach or your ruminant animals like your cow and buffalo. So what do? They break down the cellulose, right? In our body, we cannot break down cellulose, so it goes as a roughage. But for say cows and buffaloes, what happens? This cellulose that they have intaken will be broken down by methanogens, right? So when there is a lot of accumulation of cow dung, we can use this cow dung to form our biogas. So that is what you are going to study now, okay? So look here, biogas is a mixture of gases containing predominantly methane, okay? So now who is our methane supplier? Methanogens. Where do we get methanogens from? Cow dung. Yes, cow dung, right? So that is how you connect it. So people who are living in villages, they know very well that cow dung is like that is a lot availability there. So they will form this biogas for cooking and other purposes. We to the city side, we do not do all of that, okay? So by the microbial activity which may be used as a fuel, okay, which may be used as a fuel, and this microbes produce different types of gaseous end products during the growth and metabolism, and the type of gases produced depend upon the microbes and the organic substrate. So here what they are trying to say? They are trying to say, when we studied about the procedures like formation of cheese, when we studied formation of milk, when we studied formation of bread and everything, we know that carbon dioxide gas was the most released one. Students, do carbon dioxide gas do fermentation? Do carbon dioxide gas is released when I add say yeast into something, or when I add lactobacillus into something? Will carbon dioxide be released? Yes or no question? There is no likes to the session. There is no you people haven't brought your friends. If this is the case, then I'll be yes, right? Carbon dioxide will be released. Quickly like the session. Quickly like the session. All of you, each one of you like the session. It is like giving your attendance in a class. No, I cannot call out your name. So you are telling that, ma'am, I was there, by liking the session. Yes, okay, good job. So students, carbon dioxide will be released, right? So look here, during fermentation of the dough, cheese making, production of beverages, the main gas produced is carbon dioxide. This could be asked as an MCQ. Yes, they could ask which is the gas that is produced while you say formation of cheese. What is the gas that could be produced when Swiss cheese was formed? They can just give you some random cheese name, and just to confuse you they could give this, but always stick to the option carbon dioxide. Do not write methane, sulfur, nitrogen, do not get confused. Write carbon dioxide, safest. Yeah, that is your safest thing, okay. However, certain bacteria which grow anaerobically on the cellulosic material produce a large amount of methane. What are they trying to say? Cellulosic material, right? Now cows and buffaloes, what do they eat? What do they eat? They eat plants, right? Plants cell wall is made up of cellulose. So we cannot break down cellulose, but they can break down cellulose. So for that, who is going to help? Those bacteriums are called as methanobacterium or your methanogens, okay? Methanobacterium. Is it clear so far? Yes, grass, correct. No, we cannot, right? We cannot eat them, we cannot, like the cellulose cannot be broken. So that goes as roughage, correct. So what do? This ruminant animals actually take in all of it, later they digest it. How many of you have seen that cow will be eating in so much hurry? Okay, if you see cows grazing, no, what do? They will be eating in continuous hurry. Then they will go to some place, sit peacefully, like how we go to cafe, drink a coffee and talk over our problems. Cow will go to one side, sit and start chewing everything that he ate fast. Can we do that, students? Can we do? No, we will choke, right? If we eat rice very fast without drinking water also, we feel like, okay, we are going to die in this minute. Correct, but have you seen cows? They will go sit peacefully in one place and they will start chewing continuously. That is because they can gulp all the food and slowly they do digestion or breaking down. Okay? Yes, don't try, students, don't try such adventures at home. Okay, now these bacteria are commonly found in anaerobic sludge. Do you all remember what is anaerobic sludge? Can someone tell me, is anaerobic sludge used in primary, secondary or tertiary method? Whoever tells has revised my portions and is very, very consistent and is going to crack NEET 2024. Tell me, anaerobic sludge was used in, oh, very good, Nandini. I have used golden words and I have blessed, so she is going to crack NEET 2024 for sure. Trisha, good job. So, students, tertiary, right? What did we take? We took that small, what is that, that anaerobic bacteria which was left, we used it, we added an anaerobic sludge to digest them, and some of it we used for producing again, that means to reuse the aerobic sludge, right? Very good. Tertiary. Oh, so many of you are going to crack NEET 2024. I am so proud of all of you. Okay, good job. So, anaerobic sludge, understood, no? So, during sewage treatment, they are reminding you. So, these bacteria are also present in the rumen. Okay, so it is present in the rumen, that means a part of a stomach of cattle. A lot of cellulosic material present in the food of the cattle is present in the rumen. So, in the rumen, who is there? Methanogens are there. Okay. Yes, and then we humans cannot digest cellulose, so we will use it, I mean it will go out as roughage, but then animals can. So, we use that cow dung, or we use that we use gobar, okay, we use gobar to form the biogas, okay, to form the biogas, because cow dung will be rich in the material that we need. Okay. So, students, if we have to write it, what will we write? So, this, just write this flow chart with me, side next to your that box which is given, no, next to that only write this flow chart with me. So, you will understand how is biogas formation, because in the textbook they have directly told how it, like the procedure, but they have not told the methodology. Okay. So, all of you with me, quickly write it in your NCERT. Okay. So, what happens, actually a complex organic compounds are taken. Okay. Write it. Yes, okay, all of you write it. So, there is complex organic compounds which are taken. Understand that your methanogens will not be directly used that time, only after some procedures only it will be used. Okay. After some procedures it will be used. So, what and all will be there? Cellulose will be there, fat will be there, protein will be there. Okay. All this will be your complex organic compounds. Now, this complex organic compounds will be broken down to simple organic compounds. Simple organic compounds. Okay. With the help of whom? Who usually breaks down complex organic compounds, students? We have studied this from our smaller classes. Who breaks complex organic compounds to simple ones? Quickly let me know. Who breaks organic complex particles into simpler ones? We have studied this as a function of these organisms. Okay, macrobiomolecules. No, just tell me the organism, something to do with organisms. Okay, that is enzymes, all that is there. But what actually breaks down, decomposes something? Who decomposes something? My God, I can't believe you people can't remember 3rd standard EVS. You people are all telling high class words like ma'am, enzyme, ma'am, microbio, macromolecule. Students, think like a 3rd standard student. Yes, Trisha got it. She is the only student who can think and like a 3rd standard student. Students, decomposers. Now it clicked for people. Kevin, finally. So, students, you people are like big, ma'am, bio, macro, micro, macro molecules, ma'am. Essay, if you tell me, I will be like, I want decomposers as the answer. When I ask you people, what is decomposers, you people will tell something else. When I ask you what that is, you will tell decomposers. So, now I have to keep matching my questions in such a way. Okay, so, complex organic compounds will be broken down to simple organic compounds by decomposers. Now, the simple organic compounds will be broken down into organic acids. Okay. This is just the form, students, how to form biogas, just by taking, gobar, and that gobar will have a lot of methanogens. Just by that we cannot make our biogas. So, we have to go through some process. Now, in this here I am going to add the methanogens. Okay. Once it becomes an organic acid, I will add methanogens. Okay. And then what is methanogens going to do? It is going to produce our biogas. Got it, all of you? Yes or no? Difficult? No, no, easy, right? Biogas. Easy? Easy? Fermented bacteria will write. So, students, this is the method by which biogas is formed. Very easy, no? Yes, it's actually a third standard biology. Just that you have to remember methanogens. You haven't studied it in smaller classes. So, methanogens will form the biogas. Now, biogas will have what? Methane, carbon dioxide, so many other gases will be present. Now, this biogas will be used up for cooking and other purposes like fuel, right? It will be used as a fuel. That's all is your biogas formation. Now, I'll show you. All of you wrote it down. Can I change? Can I change? All of you wrote it down? Yes. Done, students? Yes. Let me know quickly if you're done. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, this is the setup that is given to you in the textbook. So, that is why there is no flow of how formation happens. So, understand this will be your digester. So, this portion down is your digester. Now, what happens whenever gas is increasing, that means what is your gas? Your CH4, CO2, H2S plus N2, these are all the biogas, right? The inside this full together is biogas. So, whenever biogas production happens, this plate on the top will keep moving, will keep rising up and up, okay. So, that means they are trying to say that the gas formation is happening. That is the method by which they will understand that the gas is getting formed, okay. So, the gas holder is inside this. So, whenever gas is formed, this plate on the top will keep rising up, okay, keep rising up. So, this whole setup will move, okay. Yes. So, here we have dung and water, that is your cow dung and water. So, this is mostly seen in villages. So, this process also, this whole setup, if you go to some villages, I do not know exactly where, but if you go to some villages, you can see such kind of a setup where they will allow you to go inside, see everything and learn from it, okay. So, dung and water and then the sludge, okay, got it. So, we are getting our whole methanogens, right, our whole methanogens are in this, that will do the job of converting your organic acids into biogas. So, this methanogens are, we are receiving, the supply is from cow dung, okay. Yes, can we move on? Very easy concept, no? Students, now we are going to study biocontrol. That means, see, there is many ways to control pest, right? There is many ways to control your weeds. All these methods we have been using, or say the farmers at past have been using, like they used to hand pick the weeds. How many of you have seen when, if there is a lawn and where there are a lot of weeds or unnecessary plants growing, they will hand pick it, right? Earlier this technique wasn't there where you cut the plant or shape the lawn and all that wasn't there. So, they used to hand pick. So, here also biocontrol, you can do it by any method, by using pesticides or using DDTs and so many chemicals. So, this biocontrol is a method where we bring microbes into place, right, where we bring smaller organisms into place. But understand, we are not telling that we will kill all of it, but we can control. Students, what is the difference between me stopping something, like completely eradicating something, and controlling something, right? I can control means it is reduced, the number has reduced, but I haven't eradicated it completely, right? Oh, Doctor Strange, very nice. Okay. So, earlier farmers weren't aware of so many chemicals that can be used. So, they used to use some other technologies, but after bringing biocontrol, they understood that the amount of pesticides and what is that, fertilizers that we consume as humans has increased over time drastically, because people do not have the time to take care. So, to bring a better change to that, biocontrol came into existence, where we use biotechnology, where we use genetics, okay. So, understand that even if you are not able to crack NEET, there are so many options out there for you people, like see, all this was figured out by people who studied your genetics, biotechnology and all that fit. So, do not think that if I am studying science, all of this is going to be useless if I do not crack NEET. Definitely not. You have hundreds of options out there, and you can even come see, people will study about you in books, okay students. So never get demotivated, always get motivated, always study hard. If not NEET, we have something other things also to do in life. So do not be like, oh, I didn't crack NEET this year, so that means I am done, I am useless. No, never. Okay, there's so many things out there. If a person wouldn't have studied biotechnology, they wouldn't have figured this out, and our consumption of insecticides and fertilizers on a daily basis would have increased. That would lead to cancer, death, and so much more, right? All my students, yes? So do not lose hopes, right? Where is the response? I cannot see any response. You people are not motivated, huh? I told you, whenever I tell motivation, you people have to get motivated. Otherwise, I won't tell. Yes, okay, great. Okay, students, so let's see what they're saying. So in this paragraph, whatever I told only, they are saying that use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers have increased over time. So then they bought something called as biocontrol. Okay, biocontrol is nothing but using small microbes to control. Okay, microbes to control your pest and weeds, right, and etc. Any insect for that matter, by you doing this. Okay, by doing this. Now, biological control of pests and diseases. So what has happened? The natural predation. So that means what? See, students, understand the ecosystem is made in such a way that there are also predators, there is that many preys, right? Prey-predator relationship, which you will study later. It's an amazing concept. So how many ever prey is there, that many ever predators will be there. If the predators number increase, that means the prey number is going to decrease, right? If more the predator, less the prey. So in our ecosystem also, most of the things are built in that way. Example, if you ask your parents or your grandparents, they will tell you dragonfly can reduce the amount of mosquitoes. All of you know, dragonfly are natural predators of mosquitoes. So in areas where there is a lot of dragonfly, the mosquito number will be very, very less. Okay. So this biocontrol was trying to prove that why don't we use natural predation as a method to reduce this pest and weed instead of using high chemicals. Okay, that's all they are trying to explain. So the more variety of landscape has more, this is not needed. So students, see, organic farmers therefore works to create a system where the insects that are sometimes called pests are not eradicated but controlled, okay, but kept at manageable levels. So this nowadays, how many of you have seen this organic fruits? Right, organic fruits have become a very big trend now, right? Organic rice, organic fruit, organic mango, what not, right? So, but all of those are very, very expensive because they are done in such ways where their fertilizers are not used, chemicals are not used, and they are way too healthier, right? So, organic farmers believe that the pest should not be eradicated, but they should be manageable and they should be controlled, okay? So, yes, whatever I told us here again. Now, we will see some what are the things that they want to do. So, organisms that constitute the field of fauna and flora, the organic farmers hold the view that the eradication of creatures that are often described as pests is not really possible. So, here again they are trying to, there is a lot of explanation, okay, there is a lot of explanation to this. Yes, golden rice, exactly, golden rice, when the what is that, your golden rice you people have studied, BT cotton you people have studied, right? All this was a way to improve the nutritional level. Golden rice was definitely to improve the malnutrition, right? There was a lot of kids who were dying by malnutrition. So to improve that, they brought about golden rice. Now, an important part of biological farming approach is to become familiar with the various life forms that inhabit the field, okay? Inhabit the field and predators as well as pests. So, it is very important that the farmer understands the life cycle, understands who can be used as a predator to whom and how much of it can harm this ecosystem, okay? I think I haven't missed anything. Yes, okay. So, students, now here we are going to study directly what are this. So, did you people know, I do not know if you people knew, ladybird, right? We all used to draw ladybird when we were small, right? We used to draw one circle inside that black and red dots we used to draw. So, this ladybirds and dragonflies are useful to get rid of aphids and mosquitoes, okay? Your aphids are actually small organisms that feed on the plant sap. Now, can anyone tell me what happens if this insect is feeding on the plant sap? Why does the plant actually need your sap? You people would have heard ascent of sap, cell sap. Yes or no? Why? Why do the plant need sap? All of you would have studied osmosis. All of you would have studied osmosis. Remember, if the water, yes, for transport of minerals, very good, for transport of minerals, for transport of water, right, from the soil the water has to enter. So if this sap has high concentration of some nutrient, then it brings a hypertonic solution system, right. So what happens from higher concentration to lower concentration, from lower concentration to higher concentration, there is a gradient shift. For that, the plant needs the ascent of sap, or the plant needs the cell sap. So if this insect is feeding on the cell sap, that means the plant is ultimately going to die, right. So aphids and mosquitoes can be removed by ladybirds and your dragonflies, and then your Bacillus thuringiensis, that is your BT cotton, right. So BT, so what do they do actually? This BT, when they will be scattered, they have spores, we get it in the market, they will be mixed in water and scattered everywhere. Now what happens when an insect is feeding? It will eat this, right, the spores with water. You know, spores are not very easily damageable, so they will continuously be in the situation, no, whenever, whatever the condition be, favorable or unfavorable. So this insect will feed on them. As soon as they feed, it will go into the stomach and it will release a toxin and it will ultimately kill the pest. Okay. So look here, the spores are available in the market, so that will be dried and the spores will be mixed with water and sprayed onto the vulnerable plants. And what happens when it is eaten by the insect? Okay, when it is eaten by the insect, the toxin is released and the larvae gets killed. Clear? Clear? Very easy, no? Something is being fed. As soon as it go into the stomach or to the larvae, once it enters the host body, what happens? The toxin will be released and the larvae is killed. That's all. The bacterial diseases will kill the caterpillars. Okay. So the bacterial diseases will kill the caterpillars but leave the other insects unharmed. Okay. So there are some microbes, or say some forms of genetic modifications that are very, very specific, which we will be studying in the next one. Because of the development of methods of genetic engineering in the last decade or so, the scientists have introduced B thuringiensis, or your BT, okay, BT toxin genes into the plants. Such plants are resistant to attack by insect pests. So students, how many of you have heard genetically engineered plants? Now what are they trying to say about genetically engineered plants? These plants have the capability, that means these genes have been injected into these plants. So that means they will be completely resistant from any kind of disease that will be caused by certain types of insects. I wouldn't say all of them, but at least most of them, they will be protected, especially your caterpillar, butterfly, all that, you know, all these worms will be protected. All of you got it? Genetically engineered plants. Okay, this is a very, this genetic engineering has so much scope, and if you are interested, it is a most amazing subject. We usually we study it in okay, we studied Wasim sir is disturbing students. Okay, we study it in what is that, in your biotechnology. Okay, so your BT cotton or B thuringiensis. Okay, such plants are resistant to attack or insect pest. Okay, so biological control being developed for the use in treatment of plant disease. Your trichoderma, okay, trichoderma is a fungus. Trichoderma is a fungus which what it is going to do? They are going to actually do biocontrol. Okay, biocontrol. So your trichoderma is a fungus that will help and protect plants. Got it? That will protect plants. So they are effective biocontrol agents of the several plant pathogens. Okay. Got it, all of you? Trichoderma is a fungus which is a free living fungus actually, but they can do a lot of things by controlling the pathogens in the plants. Yes or no? Yes, got it. Fine. The students, this is what I was talking about. Okay, Baculo virus. Okay, so your Baculo virus helps is very, very specific. Okay, that is important. It's very, very specific. What do I mean by specific? What do I mean by specific? Can someone tell me what do I mean by specific? Now I am telling your study pattern is too specific to only understand biology. That means what? You are very, very specific to biology, and your only goal, your only thing is to think about, okay, if I have to want to pass biology or not, otherwise no. That's all. That means you are very, very specific. Okay, I only care about biology, I do not care about any other subject, and you are not ready to study any other subject. So, this baculovirus is very, very specific. That means, if I am telling baculovirus that you are going to say kill the caterpillars and butterflies, it will only do that job, right? I mean, I shouldn't tell it, it will not bother, but I am telling generally the way it is made, it is very, very specific. Okay. So, yeah, baculovirus are pathogens that attack insects and other arthropods. Okay. That is mainly your caterpillars and butterflies, and the majority of baculoviruses used as biological control agents are in genus Nucleopolyhedrovirus. Okay, this name is important. This name is important, Nucleopolyhedrovirus. These viruses are excellent candidates for species specific, narrow spectrum insecticidal application. Students, very, very important, make a note right now in your NCERT. They can ask you which is a species specific biocontrol, or they can ask you which is the species or which is the one that will attack the insects and the arthropods. Okay. Anyway, the question can be asked, and the answer should be your baculovirus. Is this clear to all of you? Yes, harms one type of insects, exactly. Now, have been shown to have no negative impacts on the plants, mammals, birds and fishes, or even on the non-target insects. Okay. This is especially desirable when beneficial insects are being conserved to aid in the overall integrated pest. So, why do they use this? See, there are situations that happen, right, when we eradicate. How many of you, I don't know how many of you, it had gone very viral once. Students, how many of you have taken the apple and scraped out the top portion with a knife? You will get a white color powder. Have you seen or not? How many of you done it? It had gone very viral during the COVID time, I guess. There were so many people who was showing it, telling that there is a wax layer, there is an insecticide layer, there is a pesticide layer, I don't know what and all people told. Yes. Have you people seen it? Have you people done it? Wax, right? Yeah, like that many fruits. Now, strawberries also nowadays, when people add say baking soda and salt and all that to wash it, they see that worms come out of it, no? So, it is very strange, because earlier when people were in the olden days, they used to go to the forest, directly pluck the fruit and eat it, but nowadays we wash it with, I think, I don't know if that brand is a success now, but there was some vegetable wash, some kind of a solution also released during these times, when these things were going very viral. Remember, one vegetable wash, one liquid was given, like how you have your comfort to wash your clothes, right? So, I don't know much about it, but I do not believe it, like it's too dangerous, right? To remove one chemical, we take another chemical inside our body. So, yeah, the ad was too famous that time, I don't know, I have not seen it later. So, so what they are trying to say is, when we try to eradicate something, what we do? We fertilize, or we use fertilizer or pesticides all over the plant, right? We just use it as a large scale, and we damage everything. We damage humans, we damage the plants, we damage other small plants which are growing. But here what happens, it is very specific. So, whatever it has to do, only it will do. That is a good thing, no? It is like mind your business, I will only do my business, exactly. So, we have integrated pest management or IPM program, or when an ecologically sensitive area is being treated. Okay, very sensitive area. Students, how many of you know about leguminous plant? Leguminous plant. Leguminous plant. People know leguminous plant? Yeah. So, students, leguminous plant, yes, very good. Leguminous plants are actually used in between the rice paddy. So, if I am drawing say a rice paddy field, right. So, like this it will be, okay, these are all the rice plants. So, what is going to happen in between, okay, in between we are going to grow your leguminous plants, say here, 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 right? Yes? It looks like so many hearts, but it's not, students. It's my diagram to draw leguminous plants. So, what do? These leguminous plants will take the atmospheric nitrogen, okay? They will take the atmospheric nitrogen and fix it to the soil. So, now what are they doing? They are actually increasing the fertility of the soil. They are increasing the fertility of the soil by taking the atmospheric nitrogen and fixing it to the soil and increasing the fertility of the soil. This is also actually done. This is also a way to manage the fertility by, avoiding fertilizers, okay? By avoiding fertilizers, okay? So, this method can be also done to avoid fertilizers, yeah. So, using of leguminous plants. Can someone tell me an example of a leguminous plant? We consume it almost every time, we, especially the Indians, right? One example of a leguminous plant. Quick. My students' typing capability has decreased. Why, students? You people are not texting properly. Yes, beans, pea plant, right? Your Mendel's pea plant. Whenever I think of pea plant, I can only think of Mendel. I don't know why. How many of our teachers have taught me about this? I can think about a teacher, that is Mendel, who has never, I have never seen him. But yeah, so pea plant, right? Yes, pea plant, your beans, right? So, pea plant is used as a leguminous plant in between your rice paddy fields to increase the fertilization, okay? Okay, fertilization. Did I say fertility of the soil, okay? Students, this is another technique, very, very important. This is another technique, smoother plant plus the main plant, okay? Yeah, 7 years of hard work, that's why I remember him. No teacher has dedicatedly gone 7 years with me, right? So, yeah, so smoother plants plus the main plant. Now, this is another technique to actually to not use fertilizers or to not use insecticides a lot, okay? So, that technique is basically, say I am growing barley, okay, and the main plant that I am growing is rice. So, what is going to happen? Whenever rice is not grown, right, if say 1 year rice is grown, next year I am going to grow barley. So, I will increase the fertility of the soil, because when one crop is continuously grown, what are we actually doing? We are using maximum nutrients from the soil. So, what will happen next time? Next time we will have to add double the fertilizers to make the soil, fertile and grow the next set of plants. So, we use a smoother plant or a smoother crop, and then we use the main plant. So, this alternation will actually make sure that we do not have to use a lot of fertilizers, and also it will reduce the specified insects to be there for a longer time. So, now if the insect knows that rice is the one that is going to be grown next year also, what happen? They will start building home there, right? They will just stay there. But when they know that barley is something that they do not feed on, some of the insects can be eradicated. All of you understood? All of you understood? Yes? Easy, no? Last topic, students, biofertilizers, okay? Biofertilizers. What I just taught now is actually 2 methods to reduce use of fertilizers. Now, you will be studying some more concepts about biofertilizers. So, biofertilizers are organisms that enrich the nutrient quality, right? Fertilizers are mainly for that, okay? And the main sources of biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi and cyanobacteria. Okay. Now, the roots of the leguminous plants formed by symbiotic association of rhizobium. So, what do? These leguminous plants have rhizobium, I already mentioned. They will do the job of nitrogen fixation. So, we get nitrites, nitrates and whatever required for the soil to increase the fertility. Okay. And then we also have other bacteria that can fix atmospheric nitrogen while free living in the soil. Example is Azospirillum and Acetobacter. Okay. So, you have Acetobacter, which will do the job of nitrogen fixation by freely living in the soil. It does not have to associate with a root, it does not have to associate with the fungi, it does not have to do, it does not have to associate with another organism for doing this. They will do it otherwise also by just leaving there. Okay. So, that is your Acetobacter, enriching the nitrogen content of the soil by normally increasing the fertility. Okay. this mycorrhiza. Do I even have to teach you people? Mycorrhiza glomus, right? Glomus from the mycorrhiza. Crazy edit is sending a home and all. Okay, so glomus from mycorrhiza, a genus glomus from mycorrhiza. Now students understand, mycorrhiza was seen in your pinus, right? Your Cycas pinus. So in that pinus we studied that. So what was it doing? It was such a tall tree, and we will be thinking, what is this mycorrhiza even going to do? Okay, so mycorrhiza was doing the job of fixing phosphorus, nitrogen, whatever is required for this plant to increase the nutrient so that it can grow better. Correct? Yes. Okay, so the fungal symbiont in this association absorbs the phosphorus and passes it to the plant. So whatever the plant cannot do, this mycorrhiza used to do, and it used to help the plant to grow better. Okay, plants having such associations show other benefits also, such as resistant to root-borne pathogens. Resistant to root-borne pathogens, tolerance to salinity. Salinity means your salt condition, right? And drought, that is when water is completely absent. Okay, and an overall increase in the plant growth. So what do? This root-borne pathogens will have tolerance to most of the extreme conditions. So because of that, they are not easy to, eradicate, right? Yes. Can you tell me what is the advantage that a fungus derives from this association? Students, NCERT is asking a question, please answer. Can you tell what is the advantage the fungus derives from this association? I have taught you, so tell the NCERT the answer. It's waiting. I am also waiting. Quick, what is the help that, okay, only shelter, or is it getting one more thing? Main thing that fungus cannot do by itself. Protection, okay, shelter, protection, same. One more thing students. Yes, correct. Only Nandini knows the answer. What happened to other people? Is there a delay? So the fungus is basically getting food and shelter, right? Fungus is basically getting food and shelter that the fungus cannot make its own food. So that food is being given by it, and shelter also is given by, say, now in mycorrhiza, yes. Okay. Now cyanobacteria are autotrophic microbes widely distributed in aquatic and terrestrial environments, many of which can fix atmospheric nitrogen. Okay. And Anavina, Nostoc, Oscillatoria. So all this, okay, all this can actually, what do? They can fix your atmospheric nitrogen. So in paddy fields, cyanobacteria serve as an important biofertilizers. When we studied this, we understood that this archaebacteria, cyanobacteria, all of these people can withstand extreme conditions, right? Because of it, they cannot be destroyed easily, so they will actually do the job properly. Okay, they increase its soil fertility, and currently in our country a number of biofertilizers are available commercially in the market, and farmers use these regularly in the fields to replenish the soil nutrients. So actually farmers have been highly helped because of genetic engineering. Okay. Yes. So replenish the soil nutrients and to reduce depends on chemical fertilizers. So actually there is lot of systems that has been made improvement in your genetic because of your genetic engineering that has actually improved. Okay, let's do a quick revision. Are you all ready? Let's do a quick revision, and after that we will have a rapid fire. Ready? Yes or no? We will just go through what and all did we study. Okay, first we studied biogas production, and in biogas production the only person that we need to remember is your methanogens. Okay, right? Yes. Okay, then we studied about your biocontrol, where we will be reducing the amount of pesticides and weedicides that can be used. Okay, so there we use biopesticides, right? So two examples that we remember is your ladybird. I know why when I write lady I always write lady's finger. Students, some words are ladybird. I'm still in my head, it's still lady's finger. Okay, so ladybird, okay, and we have dragonflies. Okay, Okay, so we have ladybird and dragonfly. Are you people writing it so ma'am does not write lady's finger? So sweet of you people. No, mosquitoes, right? Okay, mosquito. Right. Okay. So, we have ladybird that will feed on the aphids, mosquitoes which are done by the dragon flies, right? And then we studied about some genetically engineered, right? Genetically engineered, I'm not writing the whole thing, genetically engineered like your BT cotton or the Bacillus thuringiensis. So, what they used to do? They used to release a toxin into the larvae and the larvae will die. Okay. Larvae will die. Got it? Yes, BT cotton, very good. And after that we studied about use or how to reduce your fertilizers, but before that we studied your most important thing, that is your species specific. Species specific. What is the example, students? Species specific? Yes, very good, very good. Your baculovirus, okay? Yes, your baculovirus, okay? Your baculovirus, and baculovirus that will do the job of specific job it will do, right? It will do a specific job of attacking only the insects and the arthropods. Right? Yes. And then we studied about our biofertilizers, where we studied about your leguminous plants. Okay, leguminous plant, that is your pea plant. Okay. Then we studied about smoother plants. I gave example your sorghum, barley, sunflower, so many examples are there, okay. Smoother plants. Then we studied about your rhizobium, okay. Then we studied about your mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza, yes. Yeah, trichoderma we forgot, no? Trichoderma will come here. Trichoderma, again it will protect from insects. Right? That's all we studied, no? Yes, they have very narrow spectrum, very good. Your baculovirus have a very narrow spectrum, because of it they will be very specific, correct, okay. Got it all of you? Yes, did we miss something? No, right? No, right? Okay. So, we will do the rapid fire. Ready? Yes. Okay, if you are ready for rapid fire, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Wow, people are sending hearts, huh? Quickly like the session also. Like the session, go to the description box, click on the special class and follow, so that you do not miss on the strategies. I will be helping each one of you, so I will give time. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, we will start rapid fire. So, the first question. I have to think, just because I finished revision, I don't know what to ask you people, but yeah. Tell me the bacteria that is free living but helps in nitrogen fixation. It is free living, it is not associated with anything, but it helps in nitrogen fixation. Very good. Good job, Nandini. She has told one example, another person can tell another example. Okay, people don't have to tell the same thing. That's all. Only 2 people know the answer. Others, what is a free living? Free living. Azospirillum. Yes, no? Is this color visible? Yes, okay. Or your Acetobacter, right? Is the color visible? Yes, Acetobacter. Good job, good job. Second question. Give me the example of some cyanobacteria that can do nitrogen fixation. Cyanobacteria or your green algae that can do nitrogen fixation. Very good. Exactly. Nostoc. Very good, Nandini and Sanvi. Nostoc. Students, rapid fire, you have to be very fast, okay? Priyanka, good job. Selva Kumar, good job. Kevin, good job. Okay? Yes. Next question. Next question. Which is the microbe that will kill insects and arthropods? Insects and arthropods. Insects and arthropods. Wow, good job. Baculovirus. Baculovirus, right? Yes, very good, very good. Good job, students. Okay. Now tell me the 2 steps of your primary sewage treatment. 2 steps of your primary sewage treatment process. Okay, your STP. 2 steps are there. Tell me quickly, which is the primary sewage? Wow, very good, very good. Good job. Yes, very good. Okay. Sedimentation. There is filtration and sedimentation. I have written in wrong order, but yeah. Very good. Filtration. Okay. Last question of the rapid fire. Last question of your rapid fire. Students, what is, we add one portion of the aerobic bacteria into anaerobic sludge, right? What is that tank we call? What is that tank we call? What is that tank that we call? Tell me quickly. Aeration tank is the first tank. I am telling about the anaerobic sludge. Anaerobic sludge, something that will do the yes, very good, Selva, very good. So, your anaerobic sludge digester, right? Digester, anaerobic sludge digester, very good, good job. So, yes, we are coming to we came to an end of our microbes chapter. So, students, do not forget, I am writing it here, I am also posting it on Telegram. So, students, if you want all the notes, you can join Biology by Gopika Telegram. Just go to Telegram and type Biology by Gopika. You can see me in the DP. Okay, so join that, where I will put all the notes of my Malayalam and English channels. So, in the Unacademy NEET English, I will be only putting what is happening in this channel, right. So, there I will be putting whatever I am doing for the Malayalam students also, whatever notes I am writing, sorry, I will put that also there. So, quickly go to Telegram, just search Biology by Gopika, you can see my face, do not join any other channels. Okay. So, yes, join there, you will get all the notes. Now, students, and sometimes I even put quizzes there. So, understand so much, we have special class. Okay, we have special class on 4th, 5th and 6th, out of which this 2 you people have to attend at 4 p.m. Okay, and on the 6th, that is your Sunday, after the 4 p.m. class, around 4:30, we will have morphology in flowering plants, which you have been asking me for. Okay, after that, one part I will be taking morphology of flowering plants. Again, NCERT lines. Okay, got it, all of you? Got it? No, as of now, paid batch is not there, but we will be starting very soon. Okay, Ramakrishnan, we will be starting very soon. Okay, got it students? So do not miss the special class, go quickly. Okay, human health and disease chapter. Okay, that I will do it on special class, Trisha. I'll do it on special class. Here we'll start morphology and there I'll do the special class, and also I have to take one shot full families, that also we have to do. Okay, so we'll finish morphology of flowering plants, maybe 2 parts we will finish it. Okay, so I'll do continuously Sunday and Tuesday I will do. Okay, Sunday and Tuesday, Monday I will not be doing, Sunday and Tuesday I'll do, and we'll finish morphology of flowering plants, and then we will do families, then we will do human health and disease. Okay, yes. So human health and disease, we'll do it on special class, that can be on any day, even Monday we can start, no problem. But once this festival gets over, right, special class festival, then I will schedule it for I think Monday already it's scheduled, so we will do it on some other day. Okay, so students, 5th, not 6th, 5th. Okay, 5th after 4:30 p.m. Got it? Thank you so much students, and we will be taking all the chapters that you need. Okay, so quickly like the session, share with your friends, join the Telegram channel, and any notes that you need, ask me on the special class. Okay, do not worry, we will do it and we will crack NEET 2024. Okay, see you all soon, and also come and give us your support on Malayalam channel, because you know new teachers are launched in there and they would love to see all of you and all of your Josh there. So do go subscribe to the channel and just subscribe. What will go, right? Just go subscribe, it's for free. Just go subscribe, and if there is any physics or chemistry content that is helpful for you, I will share the notes for you also. Okay, so see you all students, thank you so much, bye.